personal bias to that, being in the sense that when it comes to the goals that I intend to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years, I want to be the best I can be. So I've detached myself from peers and family. So I look at the league tables more. I've noticed that there's a magazine, the higher education magazine at the back. That's what I look for. You know, I go through that, I look at it, and that's what determines my decision at the end, the leagues, and the quality of education that I intend to receive. Well, in Nigeria, the education that we receive there is very tended to memorizing what exactly is in the book. You know, the textbook. But here in the UK, one thing that I found challenging is adapting to the way of teaching you, actually applying the knowledge that you have learned from the textbook and putting it into real life. Yes. As I said, I'm doing robotics. So as long as you can get the robot to do what you want to do, whatever you read in the book is not going to use. Like just what my father told me not too long ago. You can read the textbook on how to swim, but until you jump into the swimming pool, you don't know how it's going to be like. So the advantage that I've had, the challenge I've had, but what's turned out to be an advantage is that coming to the UK, I've learned how to swim. But there's a safety guard and a swimming instructor. What? My opinion about it is that it's really good. It's well structured. As I said, when I came out of secondary school, I didn't know what to do. It was like entering a room with no lights and trying to figure your way to the exit. But once you find the switch, and the switch being maybe the British Council bringing all the information that you need all in one place, and you subsequently go into the institutions usually help you from start to end. You start your foundation degree, then you go to UCAS, and then from UCAS you go into the institutions, and finally the institutions help you get a job. So I was quite impressed with that. You know, they lead you from beginning to end.
And what was your experience with TRBC?
It was fantastic.
I know they're here right now. Can you tell us what your experience was with them?
Okay, how I met TIEC was in Abuja, 2006. I went in there, went to the stand, and spoke about my objectives that I wanted to fulfill in the next 5 years educationally. So he brought to this, showed me all the institutions that provided kind of the education I was looking for, engineering. And through that, I was able to, you know, much like the procedures all of you are aware. But the nice thing about TIE is that the main office is based in Cambridge, and that's where I did my foundation degree. I did my foundation degree in Abbey College in Cambridge. I went there, and because they had that perfect regional knowledge about it, not only were they able to tell me about the kind of education that I've received, but also the do's and don'ts in Cambridge, student activities, and how to make your application process to further institution like King's College, how to make your application stand out. So that was the advantage that I had with TIEC.